Rob, clear!
Yes.
Correct information. Goedemorgen, Delta Echo Oscar Delta Alpha at the north side of the field.
Delta Delta Alpha, runway 06 QNH 1027.
06 in use, QNH is 1027, Delta Delta Alpha.
Alright, left is clear.
Right is clear.
Okay, the briefing. So, concrete runway, 2000 meters. We need a 50 halfway the runway, which will be the gate at our left side. If we don't have 50 knots, we will stop on the runway. If we have an engine failure of an issue with sufficient runway available, we will stop again on the runway. If we have an issue and we don't have sufficient runway, we pick up spot left or right 30 degrees. In our case, yeah, we have to see
to the left,
right is correct. A bad option. So, and if we have an issue with sufficient altitude, which is 1000 feet, we pitch for 92, turn back and prepare for emergency landing. The takeoff, normal takeoff here. Here up flaps up and we depart to the north.
Okay.
Any questions?
Clear to me. Any questions in the back?
No.
Delta Delta Alpha, Bravo 6, ready for departure.
Delta Delta Alpha, the wind 0407 knots, runway 3.
Delta Delta Alpha is lining up. Ready?
Good.
Okay, there we go.
Heels on the floor.
We
Power
have,
is set. We have
full flow.
Yes.
Okay.
P's and P's are in the green. 60 knots. 65.
Bijna was snel.
Ze was inderdaad trappen weg. Tap de brake.
Oscar Delta Echo is final.
Ze moet een beetje verder naar achter de trim stond.
0408 knots, runway 3.
Voilà.
Runway,
Gear up.
Gear up. Knots and runway 3, Oscar Delta Echo.
And flaps up.
And flaps up?
Yes.
Okay, good. Een beetje hazy.
Ja, it's hazy.
Stand approach, goedemorgen Delta Echo Oscar Delta Alpha. Delta Echo Oscar Delta Alpha calling stand approach.
Delta Echo Oscar Delta Alpha, go ahead.
Delta Echo Oscar Delta Alpha is a TB20, 3 POB via flight from Echo Bravo Kilo Tango to Echo High Hotel Mike Zulu. According to flight plan, on our way to Coxie, about 3 minutes from your airspace, request entry clearance on 2,500 feet.
Delta Echo Oscar Delta Alpha, clear to enter 2,500 feet, QNH 1028.
Clear to enter at 2,500 feet, and QNH is 1028, Delta Delta Alpha. Clear to enter?
Yes, thank you. So, just before you call Coxie, I would like to welcome everybody on board today on today's flight from Kortrijk to Midden-Zeeland, and we have a special passenger today. Kathleen is
Special.
after a long time back with us.
Yes,
So
yes.
we are cruising at 2,500 feet. We need to call Austin in a few seconds.
2 minutes.
But the purpose of today's flight is to have something to eat in Midden-Zeeland, and later on we will explain a little bit of the performance and the specifications of our TB20.
Somebody somebody did some research?
Yes, I did some research.
Okay.
You need to know your airplane.
Yeah. Delta Delta Alpha, Coxie, 2,500 feet.
Delta Delta Alpha, continue along the coastline to remain seaside, 2,500 feet.
Continuing along the coastline, 2,500 feet, Delta Delta Alpha.
So, Dirk.
Yeah.
The TB20.
Yeah, tell me all about it.
Tell me all about it. tell me from what year is the TB20?
This one?
Yes.
2001.
2001 with the serial number of?
2033.
2033, yes indeed. So the TB20 is a Socata
horsepower?
brand.
Horsepower? Horsepower?
Horsepower. I will come to that in a minute.
No, you have to know your airplane.
But I will come to that in a minute.
Beauty 8 Kilo Juliet, passing 2000 feet, climbing flight level 60.
So it's actually a Socata TB20 Trinidad GT.
Generation 2.
Generation 2, indeed.
Has nothing to do with Gran Turismo, eh?
No, nothing to do with Gran Turismo, and there are 4 different types of the TB20. So the first type is the
8 Kilo Juliet left direct Sasky.
standard TB20, and then you have the standard Trinidad.
Helicopter on the right.
Yeah, that's the search and rescue helicopter. So the standard Trinidad, you have the Trinidad Excellent Limited Edition.
Leave Costa on the heading.
What's that?
The Excellent Limited Edition was an edition with special avionics. Then you have the C Trinidad, Charlie Trinidad. It was mainly used, and there are only a few of them for the evacuation of ambulance flight actually, and freight. And then you have the Trinidad GT. Those are the 4 different TB20s.
What year was the last one production?
I don't know.
2004.
2004.
Kilo Delta India, climb to 2000 feet.
And what is the nominal horsepower?
So, you have to wait a minute. I'm explaining a little bit in order.
Alright.
So we have a Lycoming engine,
IO 540.
or 540, and we have 6 cylinders on board, and we have a derated horsepower of 250 brake horsepower, and I believe it is 300 derated to 250, if I'm not mistaken.
And what is the maximum RPM for the duration?
The maximum RPM is 2570. It's the red line on our RPM meter. So we can use that for a few minutes max RPM, but we
what was the reason for the duration?
That I don't know, but you will explain it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Request further climb.
Beauty 8 Kilo Juliet.
So, as explained, 250 horsepower, fuel injected, so we don't have a carbureted engine.
What is the 540 standing for?
I don't know, but
cubic inches.
Yeah, cubic inches. I have.
Cylinder in knots.
Okay. So fuel injected, we can carry for about 326 liters of fuel on board, which is 88 US gallons.
Yep.
We carry it in 2 fuel tanks with approximately 6 hours and 30 minutes of endurance, with a 45 minutes of spare time, or emergency time, as you can call it. That is good for 940 nautical miles, or 1745 kilometers, so that it brings you normally to the south of Spain, actually, in one direct line, or in Portugal. Yeah. Okay. So it has a pretty long range. It burns around 45 liters an hour of 12 gallons an hour in the cruise. That's what we are doing currently.
That's what you can see on the fuel.
And we have a payload of about 1,400 kgs, or 3,086 pounds.
Yep.
Useful load 600 kgs, or 1,322 pounds. That's a useful load.
600 kg?
Yeah,
that seems a lot to me.
Yes, with fuel.
With
it's a useful load. And in the baggage compartment we can carry for about 65 kgs, or 143 pounds. It's a 4-seater /5. We could carry a 5th passenger, but payload will be an issue, I think, unless it is a child.
It's like a beach bonanza with 6 people.
Yeah. It's a very spacious aircraft. It's an economic aircraft, and you can do actually everything. You can travel. And you don't scrub.
It's not
like in
about
the Cessna.
experience.
We have a wingspan of 9 meters, 0.9.
9, okay.
Yes. Which is 32.7 feet. And a length of 7.7 meters, which is 25.4 feet. And the height of the aircraft, with the gear extended, of course, is 2.85 meters.
Which is the tail, the height, the point, highest point
yeah,
of the tail.
the highest point, which is 9.3 feet.
Yeah.
So that are a little bit the specifications. The performance, so as said, 250 brake horsepower, a constant speed propeller, the blue lever here in the aircraft. We will do a video about that on another flight. We have a cruise speed of around 145.
That's not
indicated.
It's not the fastest airplane, but because of the drag, it's a wide cabin.
Yeah.
So.
But 145 knots. Now we are doing approximately 135 knots. Due to the cruise settings. But the ground speed, we need to calculate that with the wind. I don't know what it is for the moment.
138 on the ground.
138, yeah. We have a clean stall speed of 70 knots, 69, but 70 knots. We have a stall speed on a landing configuration of 60 knots.
59?
59, but rounded up 60 knots. And we have a surface ceiling of 20,000 feet. So it's pretty high. Of course, we should need some oxygen if we want to climb so high, but it can climb pretty high, and it has a climb performance of 1,200 feet per minute, so that it's pretty high.
Oscar Delta India to follow the coastline to Blankenberg at 2,000 feet.
I think the...
and we have an autopilot and so, but that will be also in another video where we explain each instrument on board. So as you can see, it is a very versatile aircraft. It goes far. You can do long trips, you can do short trips, so it's
It's
I
not
think
the newest.
No, but it does what it does.
It does the job,
It does the job, and I think that is mainly the important thing. You can cruise a little bit faster than the average Cessna or Piper.
It does not have the speed of a Cessna, but
we can crank it up to 140, but we are flying economic.
I think we did 150 on our trip from Frankfurt.
Yeah, because we were a little bit on the time limit. So as you see, it's a very versatile aircraft. We have a lot of trips.
In front of us.
Yes.
Norway.
Norway. But we will talk about Norway in the return flight a little bit. So we are approaching it. So I'm gonna brief a little bit the arrival. So we will arrive via the north. It will be probably runway 09 in use. It's a grass runway, 1,000 meters approximately, but it will be pretty smooth. Target height is 700 feet above elevation, so we need to be. We will configure pretty early, so we are ready for the approach, because it's an offset approach, and I want to be ready before I do the fortified. And the approach as normally. So that will be the plan. 55. Flaps landing and approach speed 70 knots.
Midden-Zeeland Radio, goedemorgen, Delta Echo, Oscar Delta Alpha.
Delta Echo, Oscar Delta Alpha, Midden-Zeeland, een hele goede morgen, go ahead.
Delta Echo, Oscar Delta Alpha is a PB20 with pre-PRB, currently west of the airport, will enter via the north and request landing information.
Delta Echo Oscar Delta Alpha, roger, we have use runway 09 and left hand service.
And we have 09er in use, Delta Alpha.
Left hand, liner, yes.
Oei, er is iemand nog in. Ah, daar is ik, zie hem.
Romeo Midden-Zeeland, een hele goede morgen.
Zag hem, nu niet meer.
09 en left hand circuit, nou die bussers aan boord.
Ja.
09 in use, left hand, will call you joining left hand, Papa Charlie Charlie.
Dat is iets anders.
Papa Charlie Romeo, roger. Circuit to COB, captain in charge, Patrick.
You can give me gear down.
Gear down, coming up.
Papa Romeo, Papa, roger.
Transition lights on.
Yep.
And we have 3 green.
Check. You can give me full flaps if you want.
Full flaps, then about. Delta Alpha turning final 09er.
Delta Alpha, Roger, break, Papa Charlie Romeo, welkom in Zeeland, you can vacate the runway to the left.
Vacating to the left.
Is hij altijd op de runway nog altijd?
Nee.
Nee, is vacating, oké. Delta Alpha short final 09er. Oké, good, up to you.
Roger.
Zijn hier toch altijd vriendelijk, hè?
Sure, lining up behind the arriving traffic
here.
Runway 09er.
De stik in de broekdas staan.
Roger.
Pootjes op de grond.
So welcome to Mid-Zeeland, everybody. It was a nice flight.
Yeah, it was
along
a
the
cold
coast.
flight, and did you like it in the back?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'm happy that you liked it.
No complaints, no passenger complaints?
That's good.
this
No
flight?
That's always
passenger
good.
complaints. So far, so good.
Yes. So, if you do like the video, hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and click all notifications to be notified of upcoming new content. And be sure to share this video with other friends who are interested in aviation to help grow the channel.
And the mole is here as well.
And yeah, the mole is here
Yes,
as well.
you are.
So we'll see you on the next one.
On the,
Bye bye.
yeah,
Bye bye.
Take care.
Dat zijn alle stopstraatjes.